All right, what's up, everyone? You saw the title, you heard the news. Battlefield 6 just dropped its free to play Battle Royale mode, RedSec. Honestly, I'm not a huge BR enthusiast these days. Apex Legends is the only one I even bother with. But I like Battlefield 6, so I figured why not give this a shake? After dumping about 4 or 5 hours into it, which for me is enough to get a solid feel, I can confidently say it's fine, just fine. So, how does RedSec play? Here's the thing. If you've played Warzone, you know how RedSec plays. It feels like they drew Warzone from memory. I'm talking one-to-one in certain instances, very copy-pasted. You drop in, scavenge, fight, survive the shrinking zone. The core gameplay loop is identical to almost every other BR out there. However, the big differentiator, and for me the saving grace, is the Battlefield 6 gunplay. The feel of Battlefield's weapons, the recoil, the movement, I vastly prefer it to Call of Duty's more frantic style. RedSec also carries over the class system from BF6, so you've got Assault, Engineer, Support, Recon, each with their unique abilities, like Assault's ability to place ladders, which is actually pretty neat. Oh, and tanks. Yes, tanks in a battle royale. And one major change I actually really dig, the ring of fire zone. Step out and you're not just taking continuous damage, you're dead instantly. Solid change, that. Now for the good stuff, the pros. First off, it's free to play. That's a huge win, drawing new players into the Battlefield ecosystem. If you're like me and prefer Battlefield's gunplay over Warzone's, you're going to have more fun with RedSec. I truly think the gunplay here is top tier. The spectacle, the destruction that Battlefield is known for, translates somewhat into this mode, creating those organic Battlefield moments that fans love. Plus, those class abilities add a layer of tactical depth you don't always see in other BRs. But let's be real, it's not all sunshine and frag grenades. The biggest con, hands down, is the sheer lack of originality. As I said, it's Warzone with Battlefield gunplay. It does nothing new or innovative for the genre. Zero. The tanks, while unique, can also be super annoying to deal with. Beyond that, the game sometimes suffers from general Battlefield 6 issues like PC crashes, saw some Steam reviews mentioning that, and a rampant cheating problem, which is a major bummer. And here's where it gets spicy. The asking price is zero, it's free, but it's competing directly with giants like Warzone, Fortnite, and Apex Legends. Does it stack up? Not really. It's not going to steal Warzone's lunch money. If you prefer Call of Duty's movement and gameplay, RedSec offers no compelling reason to switch. It's a taste of Battlefield's mechanics in a familiar, albeit uninspired, BR package. The community sentiment is complicated. On one hand, you have people like me, and some YouTube comments saying Warzone sucks and RedSec is the only BR I genuinely enjoy. Some even call it the best battle royale I have ever played. But for every positive, there's a negative. Many feel RedSec is ass or mid, echoing my thoughts about it being just fine. The bigger concern, and one I share, is the fear that Battlefield devs are trying to shove this down everyone's throats. They've tied weekly challenges to RedSec, forcing engagement, and there are legitimate worries that resources will be diverted from the main multiplayer experience to prop up this BR. People are saying the player count is plummeting even with this free mode, and that this sellout could lead to the main game's neglect. It certainly feels like an afterthought for BF6, meant to get free players in the door. So, my final verdict, RedSec is a perfectly serviceable battle royale experience, especially if you love Battlefield's core gunplay. It's just Warzone, but with Battlefield gameplay. Don't expect genre-defining innovation, because you won't find it here. For me, when I want to play Battlefield 6, I'll still be sticking with the main multiplayer. I truly don't think RedSec has the staying power to compete long-term, but it's a decent enough distraction if you're looking for a free BR fix. Give it a shot, but keep your expectations in check. This is sponsored by Therion. They make gaming fashion. Check them out at therion.vip. Thank you all and see you in the next gaming review.